Rights of arrested persons. The rights of arrested persons are a crucial component of constitutional law, particularly in safeguarding individual freedoms and ensuring justice. The provisions related to the rights of arrested persons are enshrined in the Constitution of India, along with various statutory laws and judicial pronouncements. 1. Constitutional provisions. The primary constitutional provisions dealing with the rights of arrested persons in India are found in Articles 21, 22, and 39A of the Constitution. Article 21. No person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to procedure established by law. This article provides the fundamental right to life and liberty, and no person can be deprived of their liberty unless the procedure established by law is followed. Article 22. This article deals with the protection of rights of persons who are arrested or detained in certain cases. Right to be informed. As per Article 22(1), every person who is arrested has the right to be informed as soon as possible of the reasons for their arrest and to consult a legal practitioner of their choice. Right to be produced before a magistrate. Article 22(2) mandates that an arrested person must be brought before a magistrate within 24 hours of their arrest. This is to prevent unlawful detention and ensure that the arrest is within legal bounds. Right not to be rearrested. If an arrested person has been granted bail or released, they cannot be rearrested in the same case without new and valid reasons. 2. Statutory rights of arrested persons. In addition to the Constitution, various statutory provisions also safeguard the rights of arrested individuals. These include Section 50 of the Criminal Procedure Code, CrPC. It mandates that the police officer making the arrest must inform the person about the reasons for the arrest and the right to bail, if applicable, at the time of the arrest. Section 54 of the CrPC. This provision entitles the arrested person to have their medical examination at the time of arrest. If a person is arrested, the law ensures that they undergo a medical examination by a registered medical practitioner to determine if there are any injuries or signs of torture. Section 57 of the CrPC. This section ensures that the arrested person cannot be kept in custody for more than 24 hours without being presented before a magistrate. Section 167 of the CrPC. It regulates the detention of arrested persons. If the person is not charged within 24 hours, they must be granted bail, and if detained for longer periods, the detention must be authorized by a magistrate. 3. Right to consult a lawyer. Article 22(1) provides the right of an arrested person to consult a legal practitioner. This is crucial for ensuring that the person's rights are protected during the arrest process and subsequent proceedings. If an arrested person cannot afford a lawyer, Article 39A mandates free legal aid to ensure that every person, irrespective of financial status, has access to justice. This is provided by the state through the Legal Services Authority Act 1987. 4. Right to be informed of the reasons for arrest. Under Article 22 and Section 50 of the CrPC, the arrested individual must be informed of the reasons for their arrest and the offense they are being arrested for. This right ensures transparency and prevents unlawful detentions or arrests. 5. Right to be produced before a magistrate. As per Article 22(2), an arrested person must be brought before a magistrate within 24 hours of their arrest. The magistrate must then examine the reasons for the arrest and decide whether the detention is justified. If the arrest is deemed unlawful or unwarranted, the person must be released. 6. Right to be protected from torture. Indian law prohibits the use of torture or ill treatment during arrest and detention. Article 21 ensures that no person shall be deprived of their dignity or subjected to torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. Further, the Criminal Law Amendment Act of 2013 laid down safeguards against custodial violence. In D.K. Basu v. State of West Bengal, 1997, the Supreme Court of India laid down detailed guidelines regarding the arrest process, including the need for the police to inform the arrested person about their rights, the necessity of a memo of arrest, and the obligation to notify the person's family about the arrest. 7. Right to bail. The arrested person has the right to apply for bail. While the decision to grant bail is at the discretion of the court, Section 436 of the CrPC entitles an arrested person to bail if they are not charged with a non-bailable offense, or if there are no strong reasons to keep them in detention. 8. Right to a speedy trial. The arrested person has the right to a speedy trial under Article 21, which ensures that the right to personal liberty is not unduly delayed. The Supreme Court in the case of Husainara Khatun v. State of Bihar, 1979, emphasized the importance of the right to a speedy trial for persons who have been arrested. 9. Right to compensation for wrongful arrest. If the arrest is deemed unlawful or without sufficient grounds, the arrested person is entitled to seek compensation for the violation of their rights. This right has been upheld by the courts, as seen in cases like Ramswarup v. State of Rajasthan. 10. Exceptions to the rights of arrested persons. Certain laws provide for exceptions to the rights of arrested persons, particularly in matters of national security, terrorist activities, or specific categories of crimes. Under the National Security Act, NSA, and Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA, an individual can be detained without immediate judicial scrutiny, but this detention is subject to periodic review. Judicial interpretation. The courts have played a crucial role in interpreting and expanding the rights of arrested persons. In Maneka Gandhi v. Union of India, 1978, the Supreme Court held that the right to life and liberty under Article 21 includes the right to fair and reasonable procedures during arrest and detention. Similarly, the Supreme Court, in D.K. Basu v. State of West Bengal, 1997, laid down elaborate guidelines to prevent custodial torture and wrongful arrest, emphasizing the importance of the legal rights of arrested persons. Conclusion. The rights of arrested persons are essential for maintaining the rule of law and protecting individual freedoms. These rights ensure that no person is arbitrarily arrested, detained, or mistreated, and they provide a legal framework for securing justice. While the Constitution, along with statutory provisions like the CrPC, guarantees these rights, judicial decisions have strengthened the framework to safeguard the dignity and liberty of individuals. The proper enforcement of these rights is a vital aspect of the criminal justice system and democracy.